Unmasking the Invisible, the Impact of Bias on Readers. Hello, and welcome back to our channel, where we aim to improve your English language skills. In today's video, we will delve into a critical aspect of reading comprehension, understanding bias. Specifically, we will focus on how bias can impact us as readers. Understanding this can help us better interpret, question, and engage with what we read. To start, let's define what we mean by bias. In the context of reading, bias refers to the author's personal opinions or beliefs that influence their presentation of facts, arguments, or ideas. It's not inherently bad, but as readers, we need to be aware of it to fully understand what we're reading. Now, let's move on to the impact of bias on readers. Bias can have a significant effect on readers in several ways. First, bias can shape our perception of reality. An author's bias can subtly influence how we perceive events, issues, or people, potentially skewing our understanding or beliefs. Second, bias can limit critical thinking. If we aren't aware of an author's bias, we may accept their viewpoint without questioning it or considering other perspectives. Third, bias can impact our emotional responses. The author's bias can stir up strong feelings, leading us to react emotionally rather than objectively to the information. Recognizing bias is the first step towards mitigating its impact. This involves paying attention to word choice and tone. Authors may use charged or emotional language to sway readers. Omission of information. If crucial details are left out, it could be a sign of bias. Framing. The way an issue is presented or framed can reveal an author's bias. Once we identify bias, it's essential to respond appropriately. Here are some strategies. Cross-reference information. Seek out multiple sources to gain a more balanced view. Question the text. Don't accept everything at face value. Ask questions and look for evidence. Understand the context. An author's background, culture, or experiences can shed light on their bias. And that wraps up our discussion on the impact of bias on readers. We hope you now have a clear understanding of bias, how it can influence your reading experience, and what you can do to respond to it. Remember, recognizing and understanding bias isn't about discrediting the author or the text, but about deepening your understanding and honing your critical thinking skills. Happy reading, and see you in our next video.